Hi everyone, my name is Waverly Leung and this is an app I worked on called Local NYC. Local NYC is a web application built with the React frontend and Rails API that allows New York City locals to share and explore other users' favorite spots and recommendations in New York City. It was inspired by my project partner and I both living in New York City at the time and wanting to explore our home but not visit the touristy places. Since the city is so huge and always changing, we wanted to create a platform for other locals to share their favorite spots and what they recommend about the spot. On our homepage, we have a welcome, and below there's a carousel for the user to see 3 different images. You can click on the sides of the images to see the next one, or below it, click the individual picture. After that is the About Us, where we also have a description of how to use Local NYC. Scrolling back up, a user can either log in or register before they can do anything. So I will log in for my account. Once you log in, you will see your name, username, and your About Me. Underneath, there is a button to edit your profile, but we'll get to that later. Under your information, you will also see all of your recommendations. Your recommendation will have the spot's name, address, and the actual content you wrote. I have a lot of recommendations, as you can see. But there's one that I wrote for Sylvia's that I want to delete. So to do that, we first need to go to neighborhoods. When you navigate to neighborhoods, you will see they are organized by borough, and each borough has their own image with the available neighborhoods underneath. Sylvia's is in Harlem, so I'm going to first go back to Manhattan and then go to Harlem. After clicking on Harlem, I see Sylvia's, and after clicking on Sylvia's, I see my recommendation on top. Once you click delete, it's gone from the spot, and then when you go back to your profile, you'll see that it's gone as well. Let me also search for it to show that I'm not hiding it anywhere. And look, it's gone. The point of this app, though, is to add recommendations, so let me go back to neighborhoods and add a recommendation for a spot I go to often in Long Island City. So let me first go back down to Queens, and under Queens, I'll click on Long Island City. Clicking on Add a Spot, let me fill out some information. So I'm going to have the category be restaurant, and the name would be Court Square Diner. Let me also add in the address and information about it. Once you click submit and close the form, you see that it's been added. But let's say you didn't see it at first. You can also search by category, so let's first search by restaurant. If we choose Park next, we can then type in HU and only see Hunter's Point appear. Now let me reset everything so we can now add a recommendation for Court Square Diner. Once you click on Add a Recommendation, you see a form pop up asking, what do you recommend? Let me add in, this is a gem of Queens, a staple of the Long Island City community, and always willing to give back. Also, the burgers are amazing. And then submit. You can close now and see that the recommendation was added. Going back to your profile, you'll also see that it appears there at the top. Now, if you remember from earlier, I mentioned you can edit my profile, and so now it's later. Clicking on the button, you see the form to edit your profile. I'll keep my username the same. I'll also keep my first name and last name the same, but let's change my bio to, I love to visit new places, whether they've been around for a long time or just opened. Ideally, I get to eat something delicious too. And then I have to type in my password to submit. And after I submit, you see that it's been updated. Now to finish, we can just log out. Thank you so much for watching. This is Local NYC.